dividing a line segment in the ratio m1 is to m2 externally. What do you mean by externally? Internally. Okay. In the previous class, we have discussed about a line segment A, B containing some coordinates. Here P is there, dividing the AB in the ratio m1 is to m2. Here P is in between A and B. So this is what we call it as P dividing AB internally. Suppose if AB is produced, produced means extended up to P. That means P is not in between A and B. So here we call it as P dividing AB in the ratio m1 is to m2 externally. That means from A to B is taken as m1, from B to B is taken as m2. Here the coordinates of P, this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, and this is x comma y. So the coordinates of P is equal to m1 x2 minus m2 x1 by m1 minus m2. This is x coordinate, y coordinate. m1 y2 minus m2 y1 by m1 minus m2. Internally we have to keep plus. Externally we have to keep minus. Okay. So we are going to derive this. Okay. How to derive this? For this you need to take the same coordinate axis as you did for the internally. So the x-axis, y-axis, this is x-axis and y-axis. Not mentioning any integers on it. Okay. Now I am drawing a line AB whose coordinates are x1, y1 and b x2, y2, extending AB up to P whose coordinates are x comma y. Now I have to derive that formula which we call it as dividing externally. So for that we need to draw as usual a perpendicular line AQ and another perpendicular line BS perpendicular to x-axis. AQ perpendicular to x-axis, BS perpendicular to x-axis, and PU something like that perpendicular to x-axis. Now I need to draw another line AR perpendicular to PQ, and this AR is again touching BS. So here you take it as T something. So BAT perpendicular to BS and AR perpendicular to PU. Okay. Now as usual from A to P is M1 and from B to P is taken as M2. Okay. Now you can see the triangle ARP and ATP. This ATP, triangle ATP is similar to ARP. These two are similar triangles. This triangle and this triangle are similar triangles. How? These two are parallel to each other because they are perpendicular to the same line. So they are parallel to each other. So this is a this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. And this is a common angle for both the triangles. For this triangle, this is an angle. For this triangle, this is an angle. So that is a common angle. Angle A is equal to angle A. Angle D is equal to angle R. And this, what about this third angle? Third angle must and should be equal to the corresponding third angle. Angle B must and should be equal to angle B according to angle sum property. AA similarity according to this, angle B must, if two angles are equal to the corresponding two angles of another triangle, the third angle must and should be equal to the third corresponding angle. So these two are similar triangles. So triangle ATB is similar to triangle ARP. triangle ATP similar to triangle ARP. Okay. Now, what about this AT? The length of line AT is equal to from here to here x1, from here to here x2. So this one becomes x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1. What about AR? From here to here x, from here to here the length is x, from here to here x1. So this AR is x minus x1. Okay, the length of AR is x minus x1. The length of AD is x2 minus x1. In the same manner, the length of PR, y minus y1. From here to here y, from here to here y1. So y minus 1. What about the length of BT? From here to here y2, from here to here y1. So y2 minus y1. So the length of BT is y2 minus y1. The length of AR is y minus y1. Y minus y1. Y2 minus y1. Okay. Now apply what is the similar property? Proportion. Okay. AT by AR is equal to TB by RB is equal to AB by AP. Okay. Now AT is equal to x2 minus x1 by AR x minus x1. TB y2 minus y1. RB y minus y1 is equal to AB. AB is equal to M1. What about AB? AB is equal to not M1. AB is equal to up to here M1, up to here M2. So M1 minus M2. M1 minus M2 gives AB. What about AP? AP is M1. From A to B, the length is M1. Okay. Now compare these two. M1 minus M2 by M1 is equal to x2 minus x1 by x minus x1. Do the cross multiplication. M1 minus M2 into x minus x1 is equal to M1 into x2 minus x1. Okay, as usual, x into M1 minus M2 minus x1 into M1 minus M2 gives M1 x2 minus M1 x1. Okay, x into M1 minus M2. Here don't multiply this, multiply only this, minus M1 x1, minus into minus plus M2 x1 is equal to M1 x2 minus M1 x1. Here minus M1 x1 minus M1 both gets cancelled, because if you take to the other side becomes plus. Okay, so here what is remaining? X into M1 minus M2 is equal to, take this to the other side, M1 x2 minus M2 x1. Here it is plus. When take it to the side of the equality sign becomes minus. So x is equal to M1 x2 minus M2 x1 by M1 minus M2. So we got the x coordinate. Similarly, y coordinate. Compare this two. Y2 minus y1 by y minus y1 is equal to M1 minus M2 by M1. As usual, cross multiply. M1 into y2 minus y1 is equal to M1 minus M2 into y minus y1. As usual, multiply M1 y2 minus M1 y1 is equal to y into M1 minus M2. Here don't multiply this. minus y1 into m1 minus m2. Okay, m1 minus m1 by 2 minus m2 m1 by 2 is equal to y into m1 minus m2 minus y1 into m1 by 1, minus and minus plus, okay, m2 by 1. So here minus m1 by 1 minus m1 by 1 both gets cancels. So what is remaining? Y into m1 minus m2 is equal to, take this to the side, m1 by 2, here it is plus, take it to the side, becomes minus m2 by 1. So y is equal to m1 by 2 minus m2 by 1 by m1 minus m2. So this is what we call it as dividing a point, dividing a line segment in the ratio m1 is to m2 externally. So what is it? X coordinate m1 by m1 x2 minus m2 x1 by m1 minus m2, m1 by 2 minus m2 by 1 by m1 minus m2, m1 minus m2. Okay, hope you understood this. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep subscribing to Payment Tutorials for much information. Thank you.